Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Winnie Jean. If you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I got this gorgeous kinky curly unit with a middle part, some cute little layers, and no baby hairs. I know. Who am I? But to be honest, I feel like this unit is so like big and dramatic and pretty. She didn't need anything else. I feel like the baby hair would have been a little bit overkill, and I just love how natural it looks. Like, you can't tell me this is not my hair, and if you do, you're a hater. You're a hater. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business. So if you want to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep watching. Today's video is sponsored by Amanda Hair. They sent me over a 4x4 closure 22-inch kinky curly unit. All the details about the hair will be down below in the description bar if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But because she's a closure, she came pre-bleached, we really can just get right into the install. I've been loving these wear and go units, especially when the knots come pre-bleached to my standards. And these knots were bleached to perfection. When I called my mom after I finished my hair, because that's my home girl, I gotta call her when I finish all my styles girl, because she's low-key my home girl and I have to call her when I feel cute. So I called my mom and she was like, that's a lace wig? I'm like, yeah. She like, where is the lace? I'm like, baby, I don't know. I literally could not tell you. The lace is really good quality on this unit, and because it's curly hair, a 4x4 closure is low-key perfect. You really don't need that much parting space for a curly unit, and it was just easy to put on because I didn't have to worry about doing a ball cap method. I literally just tossed on my wig cap, popped her on. I went ahead and kind of hot combed the roots a little bit. I like to hot comb the edges going straight back in the front. And I also cleaned up the part a little bit, but look at that parting area. Like the knots are bleached so well. I love that. And the texture on this unit is beautiful. It's a really nice, soft, kinky, curly texture, and it's really full, but not like overly full where it's a lot harder to maintain.
Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas call me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, I hope so.
Once I cleaned that part up, I was starting to kind of feel it. I was starting to get a vibe for exactly what I wanted to do with the install. So to get that started, I'm going in with a little fluffy brush and I'm applying a little bit of bronzer to the lace in front of the hairline just to make sure that it blends in with my complexion really nicely. I prefer to use my bronzer color than like my actual skin tone color because I put a lot of bronzer on my forehead and I want my lace to match my forehead where the lace is going to be laying. So yeah, I've stopped using my foundation color and now I kind of use more of like my contour slash bronzer color. And I just went ahead and trimmed that lace a little bit in a jagged motion so we can get into actually laying it down. I like to trim my lace after applying my wig if I'm gonna do like a glue down install. But because we're doing glueless today for this closure, I like to cut the lace first. I feel like I get the best melt that way. We're using the black Supreme Hold Even spray. I know I keep saying I'm gonna try something new, but I don't be liking it, y'all. Or maybe it's just like a learning curve with new products and I really have to do it multiple times. But when I'm filming, I don't have time to be making mistakes. So I kind of lean towards products that I'm more comfortable with, but I'm working on it. I like to spray a little bit of that onto a plate and then pick it up with a small brush for a glueless install because I just feel like I was applying a little bit too much product, and because it sprays out really like fast and strong, you don't really have very much control over how much you put down, and I didn't want the actual hair to get all hard and crusty. So I put it on the plate, brushed it onto the lace right along the front, and then I put my melting band on so we can leave that to get nice and laid and melted in.
$100 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I done flew out to Spain to be in my domain, all of my bitch. Draw $3 on a ring, cause it's a truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. $100 for the cheapest ring on the
And while this doing its thing, I've cleaned up my part a little bit more, and I'm also going to go in with my scissors and give the hair a little bit of a shaping. Not necessarily a cut. I really only cut layers around my face to give it a little bit of like face framing, and so it didn't look bushy. It looked more like natural and healthy most of all. I know we hold on to our own split ends like with the grip of God, but baby, let it go on the wigs. If you want your hair to be a certain length, order maybe like the length up so that you have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to actually styling the wig, and you make sure you keep all like the little healthy bits. So I cut in some layers around the face, and I went in and trimmed off like a ½ inch on the bottom just to get everything, you know, cleaned up, looking really cute. And I love like a good shape for a curly unit. I think it makes a really big difference. Now let's get into the styling. I'm gonna start by soaking her down, get her sopping wet. Normally I like to go straight in with the foaming mousse if I'm gonna do like a jerry curly or like a water wave, deep wave moment. But with kinky curly hair, baby, you need a little water. Okay, you need a little water to spread that product out and to give the curls like a chance to really shine. I love a kinky curly unit. They just look good. You can't go wrong. So I'm just sectioning the hair out, wetting each section down, and applying some foaming mousse mostly to the ends of the hair. I like to have a little bit more like fluffiness in the roots, but I want the curls on the ends to be super defined. She is gorgeous. Look at those ringlets, look at the curls, the lace, everything is just hitting. I really like this wig a lot. And to end off the styling, I went ahead with a nice heaping helping of mousse and just put that right on top of the wig to make sure that the roots were kind of, you know, laid, and we had some definition up there as well. And I also went in with a little bit of my foundation powder on an angled brush and just cleaned up the part. We want her to pop a little bit or whatever. And I did not have all day to wait for this hair to dry, so I went in with the diffuser attachment on my little Chi blow dryer, the travel one. I love her. I went in on a cool setting and just let those curls dry. It gave us lots of volume, and it only took me about 15 minutes. And this is the finished look. We have some cute little layers. The lace is laid. Like I said, I opted for no baby hairs today because it's giving grown. It's giving disco. It's giving Diana Ross love hangover, and I love that for me. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. Again, all of the information about this hair, as well as any links and coupon codes that I have in my possession, will be down below in the description bar for you guys if you're interested in picking her up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, babes.